Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. It is actually Easter. So, for those of you who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. We just drove back into town, and well, a few hours ago, and I've had the opportunity to come down to my desk, and it was quite the pile. However, as usual, thought I'd bring you along to unpile it and see what we can do with some of the mess and see if we can get some journaling done. This is literally how what was out of my desk. Well, that's not true. I have a box of stuff I was working on here. I did take that off my desk because it's really unbearable. I can't even find my drink holder, you guys. It's like here somewhere, and my drink is like sitting here. Yeah, not good. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show you, this is one of my favorite things ever, you guys. This is how much of a I don't know what, like a hunter I am. Not a hunter, but I don't know. I'm a geek. I just love it. Okay, so I ordered this book online. And as I'm going through it, there is a four-leaf clover in here, you guys. Is that not amazing? I love going through the books I buy. I haven't, oh my goodness, as soon as I start speaking, I haven't read it. It's not a read through book. It is a kind of go to the topic that you need book, if you will. I don't know what that word is. Maybe one of you do. And I feel like there was one more thing. I might have already taken it out. But anyway, go through if you buy a book at a thrift store or order a used book online, finger through the pages and just see maybe there's a hidden little gift in there for you. So anyway, this is I wanted to bring it down and just show you that that was in there. Now we can unpile the rest of the craziness. So where do we want to put I was looking at this like it's the 13th and this is the 27th and where'd all the days go? No, this is not the 13th. This was our tattoo from that day. This is, yeah, it's not, Okay, this little cheesy thing can go on this page because, I mean, where else is it going to go, right? Okay, how are you guys? How are you guys? Let's catch up a bit. We went out of town. My husband, like I said, it's Easter today, and my husband kind of said, I think it's time to get out of here. And we have the weekend, obviously. And he said, let's go away. Well, he didn't say for the weekend. He said, let's go up to the tulip fields this weekend. And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like fun. And then I was like, you know what? If we're going to go, let's just stay. Let's just stay up there and make a night of it and, enjoy ourselves because we were going to go see Rue, but she had to work all weekend and she has some pretty big tests this week. And I think I was just going to tape it in, but I think I'll make a little spot this way. I mean, you can't really see it's four leaf, but it is. And I'm certainly not going to unfold it because it's pressed just like that. So. I mean, what could go wrong? I'm just taping tape together. Chances of it bubbling, pretty slim. Right? Right. All right. So there we have that. So anyway, I said, let's just go. And so I was like, is anything even going to be open? Is anything going to be? It was lovely. We drove up to La Conner, Washington, and had like amazing food and beautiful, beautiful tulip fields today. Now the actual tulip festival starts tomorrow, so today was a great day to go because it was not the craziness. Yeah. So anyway, it was gorgeous. But then we drove home. It's not too bad. It was like a 2-hour drive. It wasn't anything. We definitely could have done it in a day. We just chose not to. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put it like, I don't know. I'm thinking about something in here. So I'm going to leave it up front for now. Okay. But I just think that's the best when you find a little ditty. Okay. So as usual, okay. This actually goes here. This was the napkins from this night. See, here's the ruffle right here. So maybe I'll tuck it in that way for right now. Yeah. Okay. So this was Monday. Oh, geez. Gosh, you guys. See, a week's worth of perspective. I don't even have anywhere to put this giant cup. Let me scooch because it's got to go into a space. I got to make space. I have transferred. I was working on journal number 3. Haul number 3 is Thrift Shop Journal Challenge. Yeah. So that's what all of this is. Okay. But if you're going to move from one project to the other, you got to, yeah. Oh. All right. Oh, gosh. Don't even know what to journal in this space. I don't even feel like that needs to go in my journal. I'm just going to put it in the trash. It definitely could, and I reserve the right to go get it. This is a fun Project Life card that's like cut out. I think those are fun. So I might stick something behind there. I'll leave that there as just a reminder. Okay, let's start. Oh gosh, I should have taken a picture here. Maybe I'll do, I have to think about this for a second. Here is a little envelope. That's a little too big, isn't it? Okay, so today is this day. I'm moving the feet again. We actually went for a lot of walks, and we did go for a walk this morning, but I don't need it on here. We have quite a bit to put on here. But yesterday was my parents' anniversary, and so I sent my mom this like gift and this really pretty candle. I know it seems weird, with like a really pretty quote on it, like about Dad. So I don't know. Do I want the one choice? These are my window clings from our office. I don't feel like I need this on here. This is an option. Okay, this is the other option. I don't need that. That does not apply. I could put like that there, just color-wise. And now that I have opened my bucket of stuff for the next challenge journal, I can now use the supplies in it. And I happen to have some really pretty paper. This is obviously what it looks, what it looks like here. There is no green, so yellow, purple, white, blue, and pink. So let's pull out a piece of the blue, because that might be fun to work with on that page. So we'll put that in here. These were on my window, like I said, in our office. And so I pulled them off. The decorations have to come off And when we get to work, we're off for a week. And so when we get back, we'll have to decorate for the next thing. Okay, so let's cut out. I'm not too sure what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for yesterday for my parents' anniversary. I might just make a little note card somewhere, so we'll see. I did print up some pictures, so let's get these on the right pages. Oh my God, you guys, my husband is so stinking cute. Let's see, so Thursday night, oh my gosh, these are gross. These need to be cleaned very badly. On Thursday night after work, Friday night after work, I ran some errands and returned some stuff and then met my husband at the gym. And then after the gym, we drove home together and he got home like a minute before me or whatever. When I get home, he's standing in the driveway holding this sign that says reserved parking, Tennessee volunteer fans only. So cute. We are, transitioning, shall we say. We're transitioning. There's grieving going on, and excitement all at the same time, right? Which is a lot of what I work on, with the kids at school often is, or with clients in general, but often when we have experiences in life, whatever it is, there's a range of emotions. There's different emotions involved. And so sometimes there's excitement and sadness all in the same event, which is sometimes confusing for people, especially children. So anyway, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to put these in. These pictures are horrid, but I'm going to put them in here because, well, that's where they go. And the weirdest part is, so we drove up to this place. Like I said, it's 2 hours north of us in Washington. We are in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. We stayed at a wonderful bed and breakfast. It was such a fun, beautiful little thing. And then we're like, well, we're going to walk to dinner. And so we walked, and the highest rated whatever by us is like a Mexican food restaurant. I'm like, I'm not eating Mexican food in La Conner, Washington. Like, let's go get oysters or let's go get whatever. And my husband's like, I don't know. Mexican sounds pretty good. We haven't had good Mexican, because I will acknowledge the fact that I can be a little bit of a Mexican food snob. In my humble opinion, I don't even know if it's what good Mexican food is. It's just what I'm used to living in Southern California, and it's hard to find up here. So I thought, well, the further north we go in Washington is probably not going to be better Mexican food. I'll tell you what, I was wrong. I think by far, was the best Mexican food we've ever had. I'm not joking. Both of us were blown away. And yeah, it was amazing. All right. Non-healthy choice of dinner on Thursday night, but it actually lasted, I don't even know. I think we probably still have some in the fridge we got to throw out, but went to PT. You know the deal. Went to PT, went to Panda after. Because well, first of all, we're not big dinner people. I mean, we normally eat something. We try and get protein, whatever. It's hard because we go to the gym at 6:30, right? So I'm eating something on my way leaving work, or anyway. I don't normally eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night is my point. I guess I don't need it to be square. So we can just cut some of this off because I want it to just be on the white part. Okay, so we'll put that on there. Also on Thursday night, oh, you guys, okay, here. Some of you will appreciate this story, and it does not help because, if anything, it validates my illness. I made a gift. We had a staff member leaving, and so I offered to make a gift with the children at school, and I'm curious if this could be a pocket and I could just slide a card in here, like regarding my parents. Even though it's like pink, I don't really like that. Okay, I'm just thinking, sorry. I think that's probably better. Okay, so I found my idea was I was just gonna have each card in the school. Yes, there's like over 500. Design a card and write goodbye and design it any way you want. I was gonna stick it into pockets like a photo album, right? I looked for a photo album. I couldn't find one. We were at Goodwill a week or two ago, whatever it was. I found a photo album that had enough slots. I kid you not, you guys. I counted it. Whatever. Okay. I do the project. I go on Thursday to with my coworker, and we start putting the cards into the slots. And I'm short, like short on pockets. I completely miscounted. So a little bit of a panic, and I was like, I'm just going to present her with what I have. It held 300, not 500, is the short version of that story. I said, I'm just going to present her with what I have. I'm going to order something off Amazon or something, because no one sells photo albums anymore, apparently. That's like not what people do. And I'll fix it over break and I'll get it to her, like, you know, because there's a big assembly on Friday morning. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I go to like 4 different stores. My coworker goes to stores. I'm online. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do. And I'm frustrated and mad at this point, like at myself, right? I come home and I'm like, I, I, I just wonder if I have something, right? And so I go through my Project Life pages. And for those of you that haven't done Project Life, there's different designs of the pages. Okay. Some are horizontal and some are vertical and some are a mix and some have 2x3s and some have blah, 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 blah. So long story short, I have empty albums, which I knew I had, but I happen to have a black one, which is what I needed. And I had enough pocket pages of just horizontal. These I cut off because it was a flip down page. I had enough pocket pages to hold 600 cards. Yeah. I know. I know what you're saying. I know. I hear you. However, at that moment, I was very proud of myself. I saved the day and I presented it the next day and they're like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And then my coworker's like, oh my God, how did you do that? How did you, I thought at 8 o'clock we were still texting. And she's like, what on earth? And I was like, I already had it in my stash. I know. Because they don't know. You know. We talk about that all the time, right? So, yeah, I already had it in my stash. I know. So I feel like this little ditty of a pocket needs to go on this page somewhere. And we'll just, oh, these are too small. I need to find a bigger, I'll go upstairs and get a bigger card, but I'll slide a card in here to do this. So we'll make, I don't think I need a tip in, but we're going to make a tip in because, I don't know, because I want to. Yeah, how about that? Because I want it to be seen like the flip pocket thing. So yeah, it was super fun. I was super excited that it worked out. Honestly, I was like really relieved because it could have been really bad. Really bad. So there's that. Now, that's interesting. I will say there is a big difference between plastic pockets. Some top load, some side load, some, I'm going to put it like, well, I'll put it down at the bottom. And in thickness of plastic, right? but it all worked out great. There was a little mix of pages in there, but she will not ever know the difference. So, oh my gosh. And one of my coworkers was like, "Oh my God, that's crazy. Are you a scrapbooker?" And I was like, "Oh God, like, yes, I used to be." And she's like, "Oh, then you know the story. Like, what do you think about blah, blah, blah?" And I was like, "What? You guys, have you heard the whole thing? I am so out of it. I can't believe I'm out of it. Honestly, I felt a little embarrassed that I didn't know what she was talking about. This is a horrible tape job, and it does not matter." For those of you that had done stamping, and I did Stampin' Up! For a long time. I never was a demonstrator, but I used to buy a lot of Stampin' Up! Now, first of all, close to my heart is selling. I don't know if you guys have heard that. The owner is selling. I think she's ill, and there was a couple posts on that, and whether or not Stampin' Up! Would be buying it, and they're co-merging and all that kind of stuff. And the short answer again on that is yes. Okay, but have you heard? It's been going on for like 2 years. The Stampin' Up! Daughter was arrested for killing her ex-husband, and turns out she did not kill him. But she hired someone to. Yeah, crazy. Because my friend at work, she's like, "Oh, if it's true crime, I can tell you about it," because she's a true crime freak, and so she doesn't know about scrapbooking necessarily or whatever, but she's been following. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is crazy." And she's like, "Yes." I was like, "No way. That's just nuts." So I was Googling all of that on Friday night. Okay, now that's interesting. So I put it here. That decision of my life is already made, but I think that's fine. I made it Thursday night. My other option would have been to put it here on the day I presented it, but I think this day is fine. It's yeah. Okay. So, I am blown away, you guys. I am really, I still am reading, and I mean, I haven't done anything because we've been gone this weekend, but I will go back and continue reading. So, okay. So this is Friday. We took down the Easter, and then this is here, and then this is Saturday. Yeah. All right. Now, I hear some of you, and I know a lot of you, when you make your journals, don't predate. And I know I have been predating for a very long time now because it helps me when I can't find. Do we need this little tiny piece? Probably not. When I can't find a page or when I'm behind, I go back in and I tuck stuff in. This would be an example of a page where I wish I didn't do that, because this thing right here, I would put right here, because I don't necessarily want it to cover this page. But I do like this envelope. I'm just looking over in my stash of what options I have. Yeah, I do like that. I'm wondering if I can get this to peel up. It depends on what paper I put it on, if I put it on sticker paper or if I glued it on here, and I don't remember. So let's see if I fuss with it. And I printed it on sticker paper, so it's going to come right up for me, and that just makes my heart so happy. So we'll put this in here. You guys, this is so funny. Okay, so we went yesterday. It seems like it was a long weekend. It was just literally yesterday. And I'm going to move it over just a little bit, just like that. And then I'll add a little glue to... I'm going to add a little glue to that sticker paper since I was fussing with it. We drove up there. We did a little shopping on the way. That's what this is. This was a box, like a gold box, obviously. And it had this amazing lotion bar in it. And so I thought the circle's fun. So I'm wondering, and it has already a tab. I don't need this whole thing, but I was wondering if I could use that obviously as a tab. These are not necessarily going to work behind here. So, but we're going to keep playing with it. Okay, so what was I saying? We went and found our hotel, checked in, went for a long walk. I don't need that trash. Went for a long walk, went to eat, the whole thing, walked around the town, got a map, went to a thrift store, all the fun stuff. And then we were like, oh, we're actually a little tired. Let's go take a nap. And so we go back to our hotel room and try to take a nap. Well, the TV is on like this waterfall channel, like the music channel, right? Where it plays relaxing music and whatever. And my husband's like, we got to turn this off. I can't sleep. And I was like, yeah, no problem. We can't turn this TV off, you guys. So he finally figures out and he clicks it off and we lay down for a nap. And like, to which one of us is better at napping than the other? Take your guess, right? And so like 15 minutes later, the TV comes back on. And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm groggy and because I'm napping, right? And he's like, oh, what happened? I must have only paused it or something. I don't know what. And so then we lay back down and then it comes back on. And I was like, what on earth? He's like, and he's starting to get frustrated, obviously. So we lay back down. This time I'm out. Like, I'm done. Okay. And so I go to sleep and I wake up like this dialogue. This dialogue is in, like, as I wake up, I hear this dialogue and I'm familiar with it, right? And I'm like, I know what they're going to say next. And I know, well, my husband's obviously woken up again because the TV is not able to turn off. And he can't do anything with it. Like he can't. So he got it somehow switched to something. I don't know what, but, so it's Top Gun and Top Gun is on, Top Gun is on the TV and I am dying. So I wake up and he goes, is there any other better way than to wake up from a nap listening to Top Gun? I was dying. It's like, oh, that's amazing. So funny. Because I like knew all the lines. And so he's just like, you're a mess. I was like, oh my God. He was so frustrated. So obviously, you know, I picked up stuff. Now, I have tipped this whole thing in the past. I mean, not this exact map, but when we pick these up, I have been known to glue somehow it, if you figure it out right, I guess we would glue this backside in, and it would go in here like this, and then you could literally unfold the whole thing in your book. And then it folds back up and it folds in like that. So that is definitely an option. I'm not too sure we need to do that. And so I might just cut out like this part because we have some other ephemera, right? I'm not too sure we need this whole map, but it would be fun. It's a very small little town. And so crazy over here, like you see all the geese and stuff. You guys, we drove by a field today and there were thousands of geese. I'm not exaggerating. I've never seen anything like it. Like the field was completely green with all this white all over it. And I was like, what is that? And as we drove by, everyone's pulled off to the side to take pictures. And we're just like, oh my gosh, we look over, they're geese. And as different flocks, you know how they are, they get spooked or whatever. And they would take off in these giant, like, groups. I don't know what a group of geese is. Someone can Google that for me. Like, with hundreds of them taking off, like, it was fascinating. It was absolutely fascinating. So it's interesting that they're on here. Yeah, so this is all tribal land over here. Yep. Snohomish Indian tribal community. And they have these really cool things. Yep. And this is the waterfront. We walked this whole thing. And we stayed Right. Oh yeah, right here. And we ate right here on Morris Street. We had a beautiful dinner over here. Yeah, it was really fun. Um, well, we have to think. Do we want to put this whole thing in? That's an option. Don't know. I'm just thinking out loud with you guys. I haven't obviously made decisions about my life right now. And then the question is, do I put this whole thing in on this day? Well, it has to be on this day because there's no room. Well, we could put it in right there. But then it covers up this fun paper and all the colors. So if we're going to do that, I would put it in here. I just don't think I need to do that. I just don't think we're gonna make a decision here. I just don't think we need to do that. So I'm gonna actually cut this out. And I can save that for like Happy Meal or whatever, make ephemera something. And we could put this whole thing, wow, that's not even close to straight, Allison. You are something else. Okay. Well, that's too bad because I kind of like it. I don't think I care. How about that? How about that? We're just going to glue it in. That's what we're going to do. I mean, I could cut this part off. Should we do that? Did you see what I almost did? I almost went like this so I could get a straight line. I guess we don't need the extra stuff. So we could do something like, oh, but then we lose the green mountains. But that, again, that life decision is already made. I'm going to leave it there. We will round that just a bit. Yep, we're going to do that. That's better. And then it kind of gives us a reference because it has Mount Baker on here. So that's fine. That's plenty. And we'll ooch it in there so it doesn't pull. And we can cut this edge off. Okay, so that's better. We can round to this edge actually. Oh, or not. We could cut a square. Geez, Allison. Geez, Louise. All right, I'm not sure about this space yet. I know what I want to put. I know what I want to write about in there, but I don't know what's going to go in there. So for right now, I'm going to hold that space. What's happening? There we go. I don't know why it's fussing with me so much. Probably because it's old. But I'm using my stash. All right. I kind of like that. This has a little bit of gold in it. This has some gold in it. We could, well, I could use it to like create a little journaling spot on there about my parents' anniversary. We'll see. I'm going to leave it for now. Ooh, this is upsetting me. I see, because I might put tape on it is what we might need to do. So we'll just leave it for now. All right, that leaves this. Oh, this was fun. Here, I'll show you this too. So this is our check-in thing from the hotel. Oh, it's weird. I don't have another thing from them. I thought I did. Okay, here's the tulips. Is that not unbelievable? I got some just Washington postcards because, I mean, of course the pictures do it no justice, but I'll put the Washington postcards in Happy Mail. I thought I had something from our hotel, but I guess I don't. Anyway, you got there and there was like a little basket. It was very cute. And then it had your name in it. And And in the envelope has your key and everything. Like there was no one, I mean, it was just so quaint and adorable. This is a really bad picture of, it's, I mean, it barely says anything on it. Let's see. Okay, here is a bike map that we picked up. I'm not too sure we need this. We didn't go biking, but is there anything fun in here we need? Not really. All right, we'll save that for Happy Mail and cards and whatnot. So we went shopping and went to this really fun thrift store and didn't find anything that we needed, but they had a books. They had a box of free magazines and books and stuff like that. And so I got this Williams-Sonoma Thanksgiving. This was their 1992. If you guys aren't familiar with Williams-Sonoma, but we used to get this all the time when we lived in Southern California and we used to shop there. But anyway, this is a recipe book or, but I thought that would be really fun for like Thanksgiving pages or that journal that month. Isn't that fun? Pretty. So I'll put that with my November month stuff. Oh yeah, see here's the tulip. Yeah, the official brochure. It starts tomorrow, folks, if you're going to go. Yeah, it has all the maps of the different places you can go. But again, I mean, see the geese? I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen geese like this. It was crazy. I'm trying to find the place we went. Is this the place we went? Shoot. You guys, I feel like I have more stuff that I didn't bring down. Oh yeah, places to stay. Bed and breakfast. I don't see the place we stayed. I'll have to look a little bit better. There is more stuff because I got the business card from, there's more stuff. I got the business card from lunch. I got the business card from dinner. So there is another pile. That's the answer to this issue, is I'm missing stuff. Yeah, I know. Go figure that I need more stuff, right? So we'll just wait on that. I'll put this in here. And then this was their little local magazine. So we can look here really quickly. This is an old one. I don't see a date on here, but I see a date. Oh yeah. Huh? So we live like down here-ish. And we drove right up here to La Conner. And I think next time we'll go and we'll take a ferry over and go back to the San Juan Islands and Orcas and that sort of. Whidbey Island's gorgeous. My husband's going to be working up here in Bellingham next week, so I might go up and stay a night or two. Port Townsend's gorgeous. Yeah, so we'll go through this. Oh, Polsbo, we've been there. This is the little Norway town. This is relatively close to us. So this may not have anything that we need for this journal. So I think, again, I will there's Bellingham. Fun. This is fun. It's further north than where we are, so it doesn't have where we live, but look at that. That's a great picture. That's a great picture. Oh, you guys, it's so beautiful. When it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Oh, there's La Conner. There's the geese. See the geese? It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. I've never seen and we had Lopez Island ice cream. Yep, a 1980s waterfront community turned arts enclave. Lots of artists, lots of art stores, right? And the story of the town is pretty cool, like the founders of it and stuff. So I'm going to put this with our magazine pile that is growing. It is huge. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to put this on this page because somehow we have to document. This is exactly what it looked like. Obviously a better picture than I could have taken. I did film it for my friend though, because she always laughs at me because I love the geese. I might just tip that whole thing in. And let's see, maybe we tip it in even, and oh, we're not, it's not going to be big enough, is it? We'll figure it out. It's going to go on this page. This is the postcard. That's the LeConner Bridge, and we're actually standing on that side of it looking this way. So this is, my husband and I do that a lot, you guys. The postcard's better than our picture. It's a beautiful tree stump. Dinner. We went to that's the Mexican food restaurant, and then we went to a very, very nice dinner last night. I had the most amazing halibut. It was really amazing. So I'll see if there's something I want to cut out of here. But yeah, fun 2 days and a busy week. I do have some stickers on here. I used up this thing of stickers at work. I took one of these and put it in my trash journal because I think the sticker back things are fun. And I thought, you know what, we'll add one to our journal. Just as kind of background. Now, I don't need it on Thursday, which would be the logical day to put it. I mean, we could put it down here. I don't think we need to. So I think I'm just going to add it as I'm going to do it, you guys. I just did that. I'm going to do it. And even if I end up putting something like this over it, that's fine. Right? And we'll go from there. Okay. So that's where we're at. That's kind of catching you guys up. I didn't get a lot done, but at least I've got my brain in order. I need to go upstairs and kind of, we already unpacked is the issue, which tells me it's kind of like in one of the other little bags of stuff that we bought, but there's a few business cards and stuff missing. So I'll go get that. Here's the point I want to make. My calendar's not done. And we are literally on this day right here, the end of March. This journal's not done, and tomorrow's April. And so we need to make a new journal. I know. This one's been fun, and I don't even know where this month went. The days are going so fast. So I will get what I need to put away. I really like this. It's like a little gift. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should just put it in almost like that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the floor leaf clover. I just thought it was such an amazing thing to find in my book that I bought this month. So yeah, see, lots of journaling not done. So I have some catching up to do. And yeah, I'll bring you back. Tomorrow we're making our new April journal. Don't have any idea what that's going to look like. If we're making it, if we're going to use one, the smart thing, obviously, you know, the smart thing would be to use what we have and just grab a journal that's already made. But we don't always do the smart thing. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're well. Thanks for following along, and let me know your thoughts. What are you doing for April? I'll bring you back tomorrow and let you know what I decide. All right. I hope you're well. Take care, and I hope you find something today that inspires you.